Okay, so today I want to talk about how to align yourself and your day to success, right? Because we all know consistency leads to success, but you also want to enjoy life now. You want to feel successful now. You don't want to feel successful for like that one moment in the future that you're hoping for, that you're striving for, that's gonna last 10 minutes, maybe a day, maybe a week. Who knows how long you can expand that moment of success that you've been striving for, right? Future shit. We're trying to be happy now. I'm happy now. I know what it takes to be happy now. And I love feeling successful. I love doing shit. You know, we're here to play in this world. We're here to interact with the world. We're here to, I don't want to say get our hands dirty, but we're here to do the shit that we want to do. We're here to enjoy life. So figure out what success feels like to you. To me, like, I want to go to bed knowing I did everything I could do today. Everything that I wanted to, everything that makes me feel accomplished, that makes me feel satisfied. Right? And in all areas of my life. So health, fitness, business, my relationships, all areas of life, and cleaning, maintaining my household and shit like that. I have a whole list of shit that I do every single day, and I check it off, and then I upgrade as my life progresses. Like adding YouTube onto my schedule, progression. So you can write it down, add it to your notes app, or whatever you like to jot things down on, whether it's digital or physical. But in all areas of your life, what do you want? What feels like success to you? What would make your day feel like it was a successful day? Like, I know and I love handling all these different areas. Like, I love going to bed knowing I was a good parent that day. I love that day, but like, you know, whatever. I know I love going to bed knowing that I exercised, that I took care of my body, that I did everything that I wanted to do for my business. I love going to bed knowing that I learned something new that day. I love going to bed happy and satisfied, right? So figure out what you want in those areas. And if you're like, I don't know what I want, but you do, because you know what you don't want, if that helps you to write that list first. I don't want to code anything at all. I don't want to do that. I know that's what I don't want to do. Like, for career-wise, no, thank you. Never going to do that. Not in this lifetime. I don't want to be over 180 pounds, because I look good, even being like overweight. To me, I don't mind it, you know. Like, I'm like 25 pounds overweight right now. I don't care. I'm from the South. Which I know why I am, but whatever. I'm working on it, so it really doesn't even bother me. And I fill out very nicely. I'm from the South. I don't know. My body shape doesn't get all disproportionate. It just fills out nicely. So even me being bigger than what I normally am, it don't even bother me. It's just something I can play with, something, yeah. I've been skinny before. Not really. I haven't been a twig before because I really don't like that. I don't like my body looking like I just need help. You know? It's not my personal preference. So I know I don't want to be a twig, right? I do not want that. And I do not like my body over 180. I don't know why this video keeps getting interrupted. But I know what I want and I know what I don't want, right? So instead of focusing on what I don't want, I don't want to be a twig and I don't want to be over 180 pounds, right? So somewhere in the middle is what I want, okay? And then you can play around with what you want. Me at 140 with my build, 140 pounds, that's too skinny for me. It's not good. So not good for me. I don't prefer that at all. So my ideal weight is actually 150. Even though the doctors will be like, oh, that's overweight. I don't care. It's not. It's not for my body, right? So that's what I'm working towards now. That's what I'm playing with now. That's what I'm doing. I still eat carbs at that weight, right? And I know my body's went through a lot, so I really give myself grace for all that. Because this year has just gave me some lessons. But figure out what you want in all areas, and then you can pinpoint exactly what you want. You know what you don't want? You'll figure out what you know what you do not want, so you will figure out what you do want. You will figure out what you're called to do. So focus on what you want in those areas. But if you're mentally stressing it and you're mentally so focused on it that it's stressing you out, then pivot. I don't beat myself up because I'm over my ideal weight right now. Like I said, I just give myself grace because I know the fucking shit that I've been through. So all the muscle that I built last year turned to fat, and being bedridden and not being able to move or exercise and do all of that, barely ate. And then when I started eating again, I gained weight. So I'm just toning it right now. That's what I'm saying. I gave myself grace. So instead of me being hard on myself and oh, you gotta run every single day and stressing about it, you gotta exercise for 2 hours every single day, stressing over it, I give myself grace. I can run a mile because it's more mental, it's more mental than physical to me. Anything I put my mind to, I can fucking do it. Even like, I hopped on the treadmill whenever I felt better, and I could run a mile, because it's more mental than anything. But to me, running is hard on my body. Like, my spine just feels like it's compressing, and I don't like that. So I've learned to like stretch a lot. I learned to stretch my spine a lot. But you learn things and pick things up along the way. Like, sometimes I don't run a mile every single day, but I do love walking. And I have found activities that I stick to because I enjoy doing it. So I don't beat myself up over it. And if I like start to, then I just pivot my attention. Like, okay, well, I know that'll work out. I know I'm doing the things that I need to do. So let me pivot over here. Let me clean my house. Let me focus on something else. Literally, I'll dance and sing and clean my house and bring my attention away from feeling fat or feeling like I need to do more in the fitness department, you know? Because cleaning is also moving. It's also moving, so. Pivot. If whatever is causing you stress, pivot from that. Like, it helps me to like say a good affirmation, you know, a sentence in my mind that helps. Like, if you're stressing over money, like, take your attention off of that. Just be like, oh, okay, well, I know the idea for a fuck ton of money will come. And then go do what you like to do. I like cleaning. That's one of my activities that I like to do. And it helps to make a list of shit you like to do. Not that you just want to do in business, health, wealth, or whatever. Whatever. All these different areas, like parenting, everything that you have going on in your life. It's also helpful to keep a list, a go-to list. Like, when you feel your energy is depleting, you feel like you don't have energy for shit, you just got into a bad mood, a bad thought, like it's trying to ruin your day, this list helps. It's a list of activities that you enjoy doing. And one of mine is cleaning. It's like cleaning, singing, dancing, which are kind of like all three in one for me. Meditating, I have it written on a like a large note card over there. Take a walk if you can, you know. You will eventually have time. You just need to time wisely, right? What are you allowing to fill up your day? Which I know people have jobs, right? The 9-to-5 life. I mean, I had it was like 8 till 8, 9 o'clock at night. It was the whole fucking day, right? And I had no time, except for like the few hours in the morning and the few hours at night. That's all I had. And I still had to be a parent and maintain my household and do all this other shit, right? So I understand. But you can still take a moment to yourself. You can still be a good parent at the end of the day and you know, you can still clean your house. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm not saying it's not. Definitely been there. But that list of doing the things that you love doing, the things that bring you joy, the things that bring a smile to you, and fill your cup up, fill your energetic cup up. You know, if you feel depleted, watch a comedian and laugh. Laughter is like the best therapy for everything. I love to laugh. I love it. And that's on my list. So when you feel your energy depleting, or you need to pivot to a different activity, have the list ready and available. Like, what do I feel like doing on this list? Oh, I feel like watching a comedian instead of cleaning. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch this comedian laugh my ass off and be in a better mood. That's how you're turning your day around. So you're not just letting this thing ruin your entire day, right? You're pivoting from a negative thought, negative mindset into something else. But before you do, end it on like something positive, something that resonates with you. Like the money example. Instead of saying, oh, I don't have enough money, say, money always finds me. Somehow, some way, I know I always get money. And then drop it. Drop that subject, pivot to something else. And then you find out the more you do those things, the more you can reaffirm that happening, because it happens all the time. When you use that technique, you just shove that aside, pivot, go do something that you enjoy doing. And then whatever that was that you were stressing about works out, because you ended that on a good cycle. Like, no. And then, of course I get money from, of course I have money every single day, you know, whatever you affirmation you like, you know, put it there and then move on. Like with my health one, if I'm stressing about health, like, oh, I know I'm doing the things I need to do, so there's no point of me stressing about it. Like, I know I'll lose weight just from that thought. But enjoy your life more. And this is how you enjoy your life more, is by doing the things that you believe, that you think will get you to that result, right? Like, I know I can't eat a bunch of carbs, a bunch of like, I don't really eat fast food. I can't. Yeah. Because I know if I eat fast food, if I eat the 3 meals a day, the weight will stack on. So I only eat once a day and I remain active, right? Well, I try to remain active because I do get so warped up in the activities that I'm doing. Like when I'm sitting at my desk writing or whatever else I'm doing, I get so wrapped up I lose track of time. So sometimes I'm sitting at my desk all day and I don't even realize like that much time has passed. So while you're doing the things that you believe will get you to that end result, that will help you feel like you are successful because you're doing the shit. You're doing it. You're already doing And you can keep doing that because consistency over everything. Make a plan. This is you planning for a goal, doing the shit for that goal. When you reach your goal, like help, and you add on to it, or you revise the plan, whatever point you're at. If something pops up, you adapt, you pivot, you overcome the obstacle. You don't give up, because that doesn't help you succeed. If you don't see weight falling off, you don't just give up and, okay, well, now I'm gonna go back to eating whatever I want, whenever I want, and all day there's something I'm shoving in my mouth, Like, that's not gonna help. Like, choose what you actually want, and don't do the shit that you know is not going to get you there. Say no to the things that aren't aligned with what you want, with your goal. Because you're setting it kind of like, I just had an image in my mind, like the tally marks, like this is what you're doing towards your goal, and this is what you're doing against your goal, and you're just like adding tallies. If you're doing shit that doesn't go to your goal, like isn't for your goal, you're adding the tallies on like that side. So which one are you accumulating more of is the one that'll win. So you can just put all of your tally marks on one side and the winning side, because everyone knows what it takes. But this is how you feel successful now, is doing the shit that you know will lead you to that end result, and say no to the things that aren't aligned with what you want, unless you're intuitively feeling guided to do something, because it's usually random and you're just like, but wait, I want to do this, and then your intuition's like, hey, you should go check this out. You should check this out. You should check this out. Because sometimes like my intuition will actually like yell at me, which is fine. Because my logic mind will be like, no, I need to do this. This will get to me towards my goal. But then the detour actually got me to my goal faster because I listened to my intuition. So that's how you have a successful day, is doing the things that you know will get you there. Not being afraid to follow your intuition, even if it's random, even if it makes no logical sense. And know that shit always works out for you. Know that anything is possible. Know that whatever you want could just drop into your fucking lap. But you are taking action, because taking action builds confidence, and it helps you focus on the things that you want. It helps you it helps you not doubt the process. But there are also like affirmations and sentences in your brain that you can add to help the process. Like, oh, I know shit always works out for me. I know that's an issue in like the business area, but it'll resolve itself. Solutions for this situation will find me. So while I'm gonna drop that subject, the business subject, because I know that's, that needs to resolve itself. So I'm gonna pivot, and I'm gonna take a walk. This is like where the activities of what you like to do come in. Hug a tree, you know, lay in the grass, whatever you like doing, whatever just sparks joy inside you, do that. And then you'll find out that you'll have an idea or something will just fall into your fucking lap because you just stopped focusing so much on that the solution actually came to you. Or it resolves on its own. So a lot of the times you already know what you want. Like, you already know what you want. You don't know how you're gonna get there. But that's fine. Because things will align for you as long as you have that internal alignment. It will align for you externally. So there's no need to mentally stress and worry about shit, because it will resolve itself. Once you know, it'll resolve itself. Once you internally, energetically know it'll resolve, it'll just resolve externally too. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add to help. It's energetically aligning first, and then the external will fall in place. And once you've learned how to follow your intuition, shit just falls into place. And that's a affirmation that you can use. Like, no, I don't need to stress about this. I know things always fall into place for me. Any subject. I don't need to stress about this. I know I always get what I want. I know things always fall into place for me. I know it'll get resolved. I know. Say that and then do something else. You can do something from like your list of activities, right? Or just pivot onto a different subject. Like if you're working on your business, pivot to fitness, right? I know some people like cooking. I'm not that someone, so maybe cleaning's not for you. Maybe you just like cooking. Maybe you like throwing on music and learning or cooking, whatever, you know. And the more you do this, the more you do the things that align with what you want, the more satisfied and happy and successful you will feel today, before you go to bed, or even after you complete an activity, right? So say my goal was to write 100 pages every single day. Okay, once I complete that task, I successfully completed that task. So, hey, that's a win for me, you know? I did the thing that I know will lead me to a whole ass book. And you can feel successful right there. Like, hey, I successfully completed this exercise. Like the video or whatever you're doing, the reps. You leave the gym. I don't go to the gym. I use my house. Hey, I completed this mile. Hey, I completed 30 minutes of boxing. Hey, I'm, working with weights, whatever. I completed that because I like ankle weights, but I also use them around my wrist. Give yourself that win every day. Hey, I did it. Hey, I did it. And then you build momentum from that too. Then you're actually happy and satisfied with what you're doing on a daily basis, and you want to continue to do the shit that makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to win, to feel successful. Like, hey, I did that. Great job, me, today, you know? And then you want to feel that every day. You want to feel happy and satisfied and successful and winning every day. Like spirituality, meditating, doing the channel breath that, you know, I've said in other videos. Doing that throughout the day, like, yes, I did that. I am doing that. I'm gonna continue to do that because it makes me feel great. You build momentum and then you keep doing the shit that makes you feel good, as opposed to the shit that you've been doing that isn't aligned with what you want, that doesn't make you feel good. Like, I can't eat ground beef because my body don't like it. It don't like me at all. And I don't feel good, so I don't eat it. You wanna know a secret? After like my first pregnancy, I ended up feeling like a couch potato because I was breastfeeding my daughter, and you do a lot of sitting when you're breastfeeding. And I hated feeling like a couch potato, like I was just sitting all the time, and I hated it. And I don't have a couch. You can't feel like a couch potato if you don't have a couch. Stupid, right? But it works. It works. I have the recliner, right? And I have chairs, but I don't have a couch. I have my living room set up to where it's hard to be lazy, you know? You're gonna be uncomfortable unless you are on the floor. You can't like watch TV for hours because, I mean, you can in like the recliner, but even then I have it like pushed up against the wall so it doesn't even recline, you know? Stupid, but it works. It's not stupid because it works, but it's silly because people normally have couches in their living room. People normally have like the living room set, whatever. Not me. Who am I entertaining? My cousin, she can have the recliner, the, you know, comfortable chair. I can take whatever chair. I don't entertain much. And when, you know, me and my brother have game night, I do get like the lawn chairs out. They don't like actually stay out in the lawn, so they're clean and they're not like cobwebbed, shit like that. If I'm having game night, yeah, I'll pull some chairs out. My kids, you know, they'll stack each other on to their recliner. But it's worked. I don't keep couches. I don't like that just lazy feeling. So kind of hard to be a couch potato without a couch. And it makes you more active. I actually like the Victorian sets where, I mean, it's pretty much not comfortable, but they look nice. Yeah, I like those. But I haven't, there's like a certain type of a certain, color scheme that I like. I don't have that. Not yet. And it's something to strive for. It's like $2,000, and I don't even like having a couch right now, so I'm not going to spend that on a couch, on like the set. It wouldn't make sense for me. And why? And just reinvest that back into the shit that I have going on, business, health, whatever area. Because that would make no sense right now. But I'm not much of a materialistic person. I don't like having a bunch of stuff. I'm erasing my whiteboard that I have on my desk, because I have a big one like that on my desk. I like to write. I'm a writer for sure. But let me know if this helped. Let me know if there's a subject you want me to cover or go in depth in. I'm not running out of ideas, but I do want to thank you for subscribing and let you know that you can request a subject you want me to cover. And thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you. Let me know if it helped, if you're feeling talkative, if you feel like it, I'll talk to you later.